Pipe Network presents.
Welcome to your unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast. This is the LTG Show Podcast.
Catch the Pizarro Tales weekly as we tackle issues about education and share experiences about teaching. Hosted by Jay Australia, available on your favorite podcast platforms.
Welcome to Hintano Nights Podcast, ang inyong midnight thoughts na walang pinipiling oras, ang long-distance friend mo na mahilig mag-advise, at ang go-to hub mo kapag gusto mo lang ng maingay sa buhay. This podcast is hosted by yours truly, Jelly.
So, welcome to your unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast, and this is the MTG Show Podcast, a wrestling podcast. So, before we start this episode, I wanna say thank you to everyone who supported this podcast since day one. And syempre, kung wala kayo, syempre di ako makakatapak ng Spotify rankings for the past week. Kasi last week, nag-rank tayo sa Spotify, number 82 to 74. And after around 2 to 3 days, wala na. Ganyan ang buhay. Alamin naman kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa buhay. And that's life. At least nakalusot tayo on Spotify, and hindi ko ni-regret na naging part tayo ng rankings na yan. So, again, thank you guys sa patuloy na pag-support nyo sa podcast, and syempre sa mga programs din ng Pipe Network. So, please support all of the podcast of Pipe Network. And so let's start the program. So, we're going to talk about WrestleMania 37. And bago tayo magpatuloy, so syempre, if you want to deliver some stuff on your loved ones, kahit sila yung malalayo in your own place, and naghahanap ka ng mura and same day na courier just for you, so we got Mr. Speedy. So Mr. Speedy can help you to answer that question na makaka-deliver ka ba o makakadala ka ba ng gamit o pagkain or whatever it is. So get 50 pesos off when you place your first delivery with Mr. Speedy when you use my code Mr. Speedy XTMTGSP. And again, that's Mr. Speedy XTMTGSP, and you will get 50 pesos off when you place your first delivery with Mr. Speedy. You may book delivery by their website, mrspeedy.ph, or may download the app on Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and the Huawei App Gallery. So, the app is available in Metro Manila, nearby provinces, and on Cebu. So let's continue with the episode. So WrestleMania 37 takes place last Sunday and Monday Manila time, and maraming nangyari sa WrestleMania. Of course hindi nawala yung weather delay, around 40 minutes weather delay. Grabe yun. And ang una agad natin napansin is how impressive they was. Kung paano nila na-resolve yung problema about the weather delay thing. Kung paano nila na-resolve yung problema habang inaayos pa nila yung problema during the weather delay nga. And yung mga promos during that time was very interesting. At the same time, their way to divert the attention instead dun sa problema na nangyari sa stadium, which is a nature disaster, which is understandable kasi weather naman yan eh. And all around the thought, ayoko na magbigay ng comment na negative sa kung ano man yung nangyari last time na yan. Kasi nature naman yan, natural yan eh. Hindi naman yan man-made na ginugulo ng tao. So, I don't want to give my shit about that. So, let's start the matches itself. So, the purpose of this episode, we're going to review all of the episodes as soon as I can. I'm not going to give shallow opinions on this one. Kasi napanood ko siya personally and I don't want to give my shallow opinions about this one. So, as far as I'm concerned, walang shallow opinions dito. So, lahat ng opinions na babanggitin ko dito is my own personal opinions. Hindi ko sinalsal tong mga sasabihin ko, and lahat ng sasabihin ko for this episode is my own opinions lang and not on my podcast network opinion and not the opinion of the fans, I guess. Opinion ko lang to. So, let's start. So, the first match of that night one, since nagkaroon nga ng weather delay, and then, ayun na nga, nag-umpisa na yung matches. So, Bobby Lashley, he defeated Drew McIntyre to retain his WWE Championship in a fantastic opener match of night one. So, ito muna yung observation ko. All of the matches at WrestleMania, di man na umabot ng 25-minute mark. Yun ang isa sa mga naobserbahan ko about this one. Parang wala halos nakaabot ng 25 minutes. And the shortest match was 5 minutes. And then, the rest, meron ditong 15, meron ditong 11, may 9. And the longest was the main event of night 2, which is Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan and Edge for the Universal Championship. Ang naobserbahan ko lang din, alam ko, sinasabi nga ng tao na Drew McIntyre deserves the moment, the crowd moment, na pwede siya ma-crown as the champion since may crowd naman, and parang gusto nila ulitin yung mga nangyari last year. And at the same time, ayoko din mawala yung momentum nga ni Bobby Lashley na binild nila last January or February, noong Elimination Chamber, and same doon sa kung paano nila binild yung match niya versus The Miz. So, I think about this match is parang at the same time, malakas pa din si Lashley, malakas yung momentum niya. Si Drew, medyo naglalaylo na siya ng konti because was defeated by submission, not a finisher maneuver na minsan di ko na rin nakikita sa kanya nowadays. But it makes sense at all. May sense talaga itong panalo ni Lashley, which is I love the most. So, yeah. Yun naman thoughts ko about the Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. And also, may thoughts nga pala din muna kasi ito yung pinredict ko na main event, but sadly, hindi siya nangyari. But at the same time, I love this stuff, and on how they built this match as the opener match was very, very good. So, yeah. And then, let's talk about Cesaro and Seth Rollins. So, on their match on night 1 was a fantastic match in my opinion. One of the best matches on the card despite the fact na hindi siya sobrang haba because we know limitations nga. So, I think na hindi man nahigitan di man nila hinahigitan yung mga nangyari last year. At least on this one, I think nabigyan na nila ng moment si Cesaro. And I think maganda rin yung direction niya dito. At the same time, maganda rin yung pasok dito ni Rollins. So, on how they communicated, paano sila nagkasundo on the theatrics itself, I love it. And on the way they book Cesaro to win this thing, it's so very good. Maganda siya. Sobrang ganda lang. Wala ako masabi na negative for me. So, yun. Let's move on. Ito pa, isa pang match na nilook forward ko on the card itself. So, AJ Styles and Omos. So, AJ Styles is now a Grand Slam champion for your information. And then, sobrang saludo ko kay AJ Styles. Sobrang promise. Alam nyo, si Omos, for me, parang sobrang ganda ng pinakita niya dito. AJ Styles daw, parang nagpa-beat down na lang siya dito sa New Day members. And hinayaan niya lang na mag-shine si Omos, which is the thing that I love on this match. So, mamaya, bibigay ko yung thoughts ko on this match and on the whole card later in the episode. So, yan. And then, let's move on to some matches pa on the card. We got the turmoil match with the winner will face Natalia. With the winner will face Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax at night 2 of WrestleMania. So, I think tong turmoil na to, this match is just a clusterfuck match na para sa akin, what the hell? Yun lang talaga, wala akong masabing iba. Basta ako, yung winner, though, right decision yun, right call. But, yung match itself, meh. Yan, let's move on to Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon bullshit. I'm glad natapos na tong putang ng storyline na to. Nasaya ako kasi natapos na tong story. But nadismaya ako on how they turned this shit into a bullying stuff. Kaya pala naging oh man, good lord. But at the same time, masaya ako dahil tapos na tong feud na to. And I hope Braun will get a deserving WrestleMania moment anytime soon. Not like this crap na pilit-pilit niyo binook si Braun for the past 3 years na at WrestleMania. Plus yung 36 pa na medyo nakadismaya talaga ako ng malaki doon. So yeah, let's move on pa. So we're going to talk about Bad Bunny's performance at WrestleMania. So para sa akin lang, itong performance ni Bad Bunny is one of a kind para sa akin. Isa sa mga best parts of WrestleMania Night 1 was Bad Bunny. In my opinion, Bad Bunny, parang nahigitan pa ni Bad Bunny halos lahat or majority of the members ng roster right now. And sa performance niya on this show, on this match in particular, parang ang flawless niya sobra. Wala akong masabi na negative stuff on his performance. Although medyo hindi ko lang nakita na nag-shine si Damian Priest dito. May spots dito si Priest but ang priority nila is Bad Bunny. But nag-expect ako actually na si Bad Bunny yung kukuha ng final fall. So since si Bad Bunny kasi yung part-timer, yung wrestler dito, and si Bad Bunny yung parang celebrity lang, but at the same time, I want to see Bad Bunny or Damian Priest to shine more. Hindi siya as a backup lang of Bad Bunny. But Well, props din kay Mission Morrison. They gave Bad Bunny a great match at WrestleMania pa. On his debut match, on also Damian Priest's first WrestleMania. So, what a moment for me na napaganda ng spot na to for Bad Bunny itself. So, yeah, yun. And then, the main event of the night 1 featuring Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So, guys, I'm going to give my honest opinions on this. So, in my opinion, Bianca Belair deserves the win. I do. Yeah, I love how they gave Belair the moment kung paano yung naging ending and kung paano natuwa si Sasha pagkatapos ng match. Hindi na kagaya ng dati na parang come on. Yung 35 ata parang ang labo nanlabo nung reactions ni Sasha when she dropped the belts to Iconics. Oh shoot. And sorry about that. But yung moment na yun talaga ni Belair, I love that shit. And ako daw nag-expect noon na magiging maganda tong laban, but they gave us a fantastic match. Wala akong masabing negative on this match. And although na di ako masyado nag-expect on this one, but on this match, binigyan tayo ng napakagandang laban, and I'm glad to say na sobrang proud ako kina Belair and Sasha, and kahit bigyan nila ng rematch si Sasha for the belt, no problem. As long as they can give a fantastic performance na hindi tapon. Hindi kagaya na nangyari sa Raw Women's Championship aftermath ng WrestleMania na sobrang dismayado ako on what the hell they are doing on the storyline sa Pro, although we're not going to talk about that stuff on this week's episode. So we're going to talk about the fallout of WrestleMania maybe next week na lang. In a recap basis. Mabilis na lang na recap yung gagawin natin on the birthday episode. So yeah, basically that's it for the night 1. So we're going to talk about night 2. So the night 2, it's very different on night 1. On night 1 kasi parang tinawag ko siya na takeover, WrestleMania takeover. Ganun. And now, on night 2, ito talaga yung WrestleMania. Ito rin yung sa tingin ko mas tututukan ng tao because of some matches na sa tingin ko inabangan talaga ng tao. So, let's start. The opener of the night 2 is a singles match. Hindi siya naging with stipulations. So, Randy Orton defeated The Fiend in a singles match. So, ako, as the fan of The Fiend or as a fan of Bray Wyatt in general, medyo na-upset ako na, what? Talo na naman si Fiend dito? I know, sabihin ko sa inyo guys fan ako ni Fiend. I love The Fiend sa storyline niya. But, nadidismaya ako on how they book The Fiend, especially at WrestleMania. What the fuck is that? But at the same time naman, nagdududa rin ako Yung lumaban ba kay The Fiend or kay Randy Orton is the real Fiend? Kasi nagdududa ako. Kasi yung mask niya, hindi kita yung tattoos niya. And parang kakaiba. Hindi siya si The Fiend for sure. And parang ang nakikita ko is they're going to build maybe a Fiend versus Fiend match or Alexa versus Fiend match na possible yung mangyari kasi nakita na natin sa nangyari sa match na Alexa turned on The Fiend. And holy shit, yung ulo ni Alexa, nagtulo talaga siya, grabe. And on the end note on that match, what? Isang RKO lang? Hindi man lang nakadalawa, nakatatlo, nakaapat? Isa lang? Come on. Come on, what the hell is that? Pero ako, sabi ko sa inyo guys, si The Fiend, wala siyang pakialam sa win-loss record or si Bray Wyatt on WrestleMania. Mas nagpo-focus talaga siya sa storyline and sa storytelling on how they work or kung paano nangyayari yung isang match or kung paano nag-execute yung isang story ni The Fiend, which is the pro of The Fiend. The con, parang nag-sacrifice siya eh. I don't know what the hell or why. Parang ganun yung nakikita natin kay The Fiend. So, and then, we got a match, let's move on, between the tag team champions, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Tamina and Natalya for the women's tag team titles. Although ako, sabihin ko na agad na gusto ko manalo si Nia and Tamina. Si Natalya and si Tamina. But do you think na they're going to give them a moment? Actually, nag-iisip-isip talaga ako nun na what if Natalya and Tamina wins this thing? For sure, magbo-boom talaga tong crowd na to. But no, sadly no. Nag-pop ng yung crowd noong kay Tamina na part na doon sa progs, sa splash, and then that's it. Yun lang talaga. Halos on this whole fucking match, sobrang boring nung match na to. And di rin ako nag-expect masyado on that match. But it's still better to kaysa doon sa turmoil match. Yun. Better to kaysa doon. So, let's move on. Kasi mahaba pa tong episode. So, we're going to talk about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn with Logan Paul. It's very obvious na si Kevin Owens yung mananalo on this one. But hindi ako nag-expect masyado on the way or kung paano lang iti-take out of the equation dito si Logan Paul. But still, I don't care about Logan Paul. But at the same time, yung match na pinakita nila dito is very interesting in my opinion. I guess, napaka-random lang talaga ng match na to. Wala na siyang direction, however, sa mga susunod na storyline. And I don't think naman masusundan pa tong match na to. So, ito yung isa sa mga matches na sa tingin ko, hindi na masusundan ng isa pa. Ulit. And then, let's move on. So, we got Sheamus. Sheamus defeated Riddle to become your new United States champion. Sheamus, hindi pa siya nagiging champion ulit since 2019, winning the tag titles with Cesaro. And masabi ko, ibang klase tong laban na to. To United States title match na to. Sobrang ganda lang ng laban na to. And hindi ako binigo. Para sa akin, hindi ako binigo nitong laban na to. And parang sabi ko nga, ito yung isa sa mga matches na para sa akin, hindi pwedeng hindi ko balik-balikan. Tsaka yung Roman versus Bryan versus Edge. Ito yung isa sa mga matches talaga na kailangan kong balikan every time na babalikan ko yung WrestleMania. So, ganun. And then, sorry about that. Mahaba yung ano. And then, isa pang title change from the card of this night 2 was a Intercontinental Championship title change. So, Apollo Crews is now your United na naman, your Intercontinental Champion by defeating Big E in a Nigerian drum fight. And sabihin ko na agad, wala nang pinagkaiba to. No holds barred, but with Nigerian twist. That's it. Yun lang talaga yung concept ng match. And para lang sa akin, fine. Kasi ito yung plot. Ito yung umpisa ng plot for a new stage of the feud between Apollo Crews and Big E. So, para sa akin, right call na nanalo dito si Apollo. And meron din ditong interference which is the return of Dabakato. Napalitan na ata yung pangalan niya. I don't know what the fuck the name he is. Basta, yun. Napalitan na rin yung pangalan ni Dabakato on this one. So, yun. Yeah. I love it. So, let's move on pa sa iba pa matches. So, we got Rhea Ripley beating Asuka to become your new Raw Women's Champion. Ang isa lang na thought na masasabi ko about this match is Rhea and Raquel, pwede nyo na po akong tapakan. Pwede nyo na po akong tapakan. Seriously. I love Rhea Ripley. I love Raquel Gonzalez. And no doubt about it, if gusto ko magpatapak sa kanila, magpapatapak talaga ako. Promise. Seriously, yun lang talaga masasabi ko. So, on this match, nangihinayang ako kay Asuka. However, Rhea Ripley deserves the win. Kasi kung ano yung kagaguhan nila last year, kailangan mabawi nila ngayon. So, right call to na Asuka. Kaso nangihinayang talaga ako kay Asuka, to be honest. Kasi Asuka is 0-3 at WrestleMania. And now, we're going to get this stuff with Rhea Ripley. So, yeah. I love Rhea Ripley but dapat talaga nanalo dito si Asuka. She can beat Asuka a night after WrestleMania. But, yeah, nangyari na eh. So, congrats pa them. So, the main event of this year's WrestleMania is a Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship. So, for the first time ever in WrestleMania history, nagkaroon ng isang Royal Rumble winner na nanalo twice and then natalo rin sa title matches na twice. So, ang awkward sa perspective being a Royal Rumble winner. But, yeah, si Edge kasi, I don't know if naobserbahan ko, but si Edge dito, object lang talaga siya for Roman. Object lang talaga siya. Si Daniel Bryan, isa lang din siyang object for Roman Reigns. And in my opinion, isa lang talaga masasabi ko on this match. What a match between Roman Bryan and Edge. Hindi ko sasabihin na wrong winner kasi right winner to. Sobrang deserve ni Roman tong win na to. And actually, I think Roman's win on this one can cement his heel turn since October or September. Parang ito na yung way on how they cement Roman Reigns as the heel on this one. So, masasabi ko lang, please acknowledge him. And I will acknowledge him as the tribal chief. And, yun lang. Masaya ako sa naging outcome ng match. Huwag na kayo magreklamo on kung paano natapos yung match na to. But seriously, I love this match. Kung ano yung mga nangyari, lalo na yung table bump kay Bryan. Oh shit, come on. Tsaka yung sa concerto kay Edge and Bryan. Oh shit, that's a good shit. Plus the disrespect, final pinfall for this match. Yung double pinfall na medyo naging issue pa in some fans. But I can call that na magandang call yun na pwede nilang i-cement or pwede nilang i-build ng storyline. Pero guys, please wag na. Naumay na ako. Okay na ako dun sa mga nangyari sa WrestleMania. And I hope na maging champion pa din si Edge. But daw maasa na matatalo niya si Roman Reigns. Just my take. So, yeah, basically that's it for my WrestleMania review. So again, my opinion lang yan. Binigay ko lang yung honest opinion ko on this one. So, it's time. Ako actually, dapat talaga ibibigay ko din yung thoughts ko on the Jericho's Broken Skull sessions. But, hindi ko pa siya natatapos. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to give my thoughts on that stuff. And also, I'm not going to give my thoughts on the post-WrestleMania episodes of Raw and SmackDown. Kasi, nirecord ko tong episode ng Thursday. I'm going to upload this on Monday. And malamang sa malamang natapos na yung SmackDown on that stuff. But still, papanoorin ko pa lang yung both shows. In case na mapakinggan nyo to on Monday, papanoorin ko pa lang yung both shows. Magkakaalaman na lang tayo sa susunod na episode kung ano yung magiging hatol ko on that note. So yeah, that's it for that review. Yun lang yung masasabi ko sa review. So, we're going to give my final scores for this year's WrestleMania. So, in no particular order. So, night 1, the turmoil match is 1/5. Cesaro and Rollins is 4. And then the steel cage is 4/5. Also, the tag team match between Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and Morrison, 4/5. And then the Raw Tag Team titles, 2/5. Si almost lang talaga ni-rate ko dito. Sorry about that, guys. And then the WWE Championship is 3/5. And then the SmackDown Women's title is a perfect 5. And then the night 2 is the first match was Orton and The Fiend. Di ko na siya ni-rate. Alamin na kung bakit. Basta ayoko i-rate. Nakaka-dismaya yung story. Ay, nakaka-dismaya yung outcome ng match, but the storyline, I love it. Yun talaga masabi ko. And then, the Owens and Sami Zayn and the Women's Tag Team titles is 3/5 each. And then, the United States title match is 4/5. The Intercontinental Championships Nigerian drum fight is 3. And then, the Raw Women's Championship is 3/5 as well. And then, the main event, 5/5. Just for Roman Reigns. Just kidding. So, before we end this episode of the podcast, so I wanna say thank you sa lahat na nakinig o makikinig itong episode na to and my takeover episode which is available now on your favorite podcast platforms and on the MTG Show Podcast app on the Google Play Store. So, check that out. After nyo pakinggan tong episode na to, i-check nyo na rin yung WrestleMania predictions ko, yung outcome ko on Stand and Deliver this episode, i-check nyo na din. And then yung final episode ko for the Attention to Detail series sa Women's Revolution, I'm going to upload that stuff anytime soon. Hindi ko pa alam kung kailan, basta after siguro ng 2030, after ng 23. And then some stuff pa. So, if naghahanap ka ng vacation destination nyo for the summer, so we got La Casa Vacance in Batangas City. So, that's 2 hours away from Manila. And if gusto nyo ng discounts, syempre gusto nyo naman ng discounts, so visit pipenetwork.co/La Casa Vacance and use my code TMTGSP and you will get 300 pesos off on your booking on La Casa Vacance. So, of course, follow the social media platforms of La Casa Vacance and please follow the rules and regulations of the resort. So, yeah, yun. And also, before we end this episode, I want to say thank you nga pala sa lahat na sumuporta sa episode na to and sa lahat ng nakikinig ng podcast na to. And special shoutout nga pala kay kay Jackie of the Wrestling Podcast. Grabe, mamamatay talaga ako kakatawa sa'yo kanina bago ako mag-umpisa ng show na to. Di talaga ako makapaniwala, seriously. So, sorry about that. And for that, we're going to end this episode. That's it for today's episode. Follow the podcast on all of the social media platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Twitch at the MT Show Pod. And then, follow the rest of the Pipe Network and updates on Pipe Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram as well at Pipe Network. And then visit pipenetwork.co for more Pipe Network shows, updates, and more. And then please follow my social media platforms at AG Penera. And of course, panig kayo sa podcast every Fridays and sometimes Mondays for new episodes of the MTU Show podcast. And please listen to other podcasts ng Pipe Network. Siyempre, we got all things just for all of you guys. So, yeah. Always, sabihin ko na lang sa inyo guys, mask up, stay safe, stay raso, register the vote, and we'll see you on the next episode. I'm going to give a spoiler guys. We're going to do a live anytime soon. Yeah. Let's see kung mangyayari talaga. I wish gusto ko siya mangyari, but inasahan ko na siya mangyayari due to life bullshit situation. Ewan ko okay pa yung wifi ko right now, but let's see kung matutuloy natin yung live on 23rd of April. So yeah, that's it. Stay safe, stay raso, stay safe. In particular, mask up, register to vote, and we'll see you on the next episode.